Today on the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast, we're talking about that brand new Super Bowl trailer that dropped last night for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Oh my lord, there's so much to talk about. We're going to do a frame by frame. We're going to get really into the nitty gritty. Welcome to the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. My name is Matthew Carroll.
And I'm Ashley Coffin.
Ashley, it's so good to be podcasting with you this fine evening. How are you?
Oh my God. I'm just like, I feel gifted. I feel like the Super Bowl was for everybody this year. Some people loved that show more than anything that they've ever seen.
Yeah.
Some people enjoyed the game. And then some of us really enjoyed the trailers that came in this like Super Bowl season, the Moon Knight and this one. But this one specifically was mind blowing.
Yeah. Absolutely. I couldn't believe some of the things in this trailer. My mind is absolutely blown, and we are going to get into it. But first, we're going to watch the trailer live here with the live audience, and one more time, just to get it in our heads one last time, and then have a loose discussion. Then we're going to go frame by frame. So here's that trailer one more time, everybody. I know we've all seen it, but let's watch it together.
Every night, I dream the same dream. And then the nightmare begins. I did what I had to do to protect our world.
You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it.
Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
We should tell him the truth.
Things just got out of hand.
You break the rules. Look out! You become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
Hoo-wee.
I see so much Raimi. Even like just the like at the end with all the hands and the arms, that the face looks like.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Somebody said Zombie Strange, and I could not tell that from the first time I watched the trailer that was Zombie Strange. I was like, who is that up there? Like, it didn't look like Strange to me, but then I saw he's on the bottom, then he like rises into that group of arms, and there's zombie stuff all over his face. Whew.
The Super Bowl trailer was a little different from this one. Now that I'm watching it a couple times, it showed a more zombie Wanda.
I've heard that there's one that shows a zombie Wanda. I'm a little upset because I also brought in 2 TV spots that we can watch, and we can watch them. Let's talk about this one first, because this is their main one they released on their channel or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a few other TV spots that we can also dig through.
I remember reading an article that said something about Raimi being upset with the What If series because they apparently were doing the same thing.
Right. Which to me seems like it might be that double Strange, or like there's a Dark Strange and a regular Strange.
But now we have the zombies, and now we have like other things that we saw in What If, like the deteriorating cities.
Yes.
Wasn't that happening at the end of the Doctor Strange thing? And it's like, what if they were doing the same stories and didn't know? Like, I don't know how that could possibly happen, but I do remember, I don't know how factual it is, but reading an article that Raimi was like, you're giving away my movie.
Yeah. And I thought that was the one that they cut because of that, but apparently not. Apparently that was a different thing.
It does not look like it.
No, especially with the double Doctor Stranges. I don't know. He looks kind of zombie-esque. He looks like he's kind of deteriorating, but I don't know if that's actually zombie though. Like the
Wanda was way more zombie.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, there's that, and there's the fact that on the poster, for those of you who haven't seen it, we actually had someone write it in on our Stranded Panda chat, and I'm going to throw his name out because I give him credit. Caleb Hartgrave sent in a picture from the Doctor Strange poster, and if you look at the bottom right of the cape, just to the right of where the words are and everything, but up and to the right from where the words are, it is clearly a Captain Carter shield on that poster.
Or just a British flag.
Look, it's the British flag surrounded by a red and white, a blue and white and red circle.
Yeah.
It looks just like what is in the TV show. So that makes me wonder, like, are we getting legit crossover from What If? Like, that would be nuts to me.
Yeah. I have a lot of questions. I'm like, are we getting Charles Xavier?
Yeah, that's the biggest takeaway from this whole trailer is that we definitely hear Patrick Stewart's voice.
Was that Captain Marvel, or was that Rogue taking Captain Marvel's powers in an alternate universe? Like,
right?
Or was that just America Chavez? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm so excited to do the break. This is one of my most exciting, like, frame by frame breakdowns we've ever done, because there's so many little things in this trailer and so many things I want to see slower, and I've tried to not do it until now. So like, let's we're gonna do it frame by frame. You ready? Anything else?
I'm ready.
Big takeaways? Any other big takeaways from the actual just watching the trailer?
I can't wait for Wanda, and I think, she's right. It isn't fair, Wanda, is it? That the guys, all of these heroes get to change what the rule. They're all heroes, but whatever she's trying to do, suddenly she's the villain, and I'm so interested. Like, was it finding her kids?
Yeah.
Is it something else? And like, why wouldn't that? Oh, I can't wait. I don't want her to be the villain because it's such a trope, but I also love evil queens, or just like that version so much that I do want her to take the upper hand in this so bad as like the villain. I don't know what I want, and I just want everything.
Yeah, I'm with you. I loved, there's even a shot in this, and we'll see it on the really slow. It looked like it was her in her house, like looking at her previous self in her house from WandaVision, possibly. Which, like, I just can't believe it's going to be as connected to WandaVision, and especially to What If, possibly. Like, if it's got all these connections to these other shows.
I'm more surprised about What If, because they have been telling us everything is going to be way more connected than they were telling us 10 years ago, that everything was going to be connected. Now they're like, no, we mean everything's going to be connected.
Yeah. Well, this trailer and this poster make it seem like it for sure. Okay. So I guess let's get started. But for me, yeah, totally the Charles Xavier thing, man. I can't believe it.
I can't. It's the Illuminati. Like,
yeah. It seems like they're doing the Illuminati, possibly, but a multiverse version. Like, not just the Illuminati in this version, or maybe I don't know what they'll be called, but like this version, it looks like some sort of council of elders from the multiverse, which means like maybe each of these people will be from a different universe. Maybe we'll see people we know from other universes. Maybe we'll see other Marvel universes, that we've seen, I don't know.
And it looked like Ultron bots walking him up.
Definitely looked like Stark Tech, which makes me think we are going to get one of the people on that panel is going to be a Tony Stark.
Maybe.
It's got to be. Like, I don't know if it's going to be, I don't think it'll be Robbie Downey Jr., but I think like a Tony Stark.
It'll be like Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that's the rumor that it might be Tom Cruise. that everyone's kicking around. But that's been like a rumor for a long time that he could be or would play an alternate Iron Man. But that's the thing. That scene may just be full of jokes like that, little references to, possible universes that could have been or whatever. Okay. So, one cool thing is doing this the way we're doing it tonight. We're going to have the subtitles, which is something that I was always sad we couldn't have in previous times we've done this. So I'm going to press play on the show here, and we're going to watch it in slow-mo / frame by frame. First thing we get is a shot of. By the way, if you're listening to this in audio, you may want to go to our YouTube. I'm going to have it up as quick as possible after this podcast. It'll be up youtube.com/strandedpanda, and you can watch this podcast with the video and actually see the frame by frame, which it's much more engaging that way. Okay. So first thing we get is Doctor Strange's eyes opening and some sort of light coming on to the left or something.
Maybe sunrise.
Could be, but it seemed like short-lived, almost like a portal opening or something. See how it seems like like something bright lights up the left side of his face, like almost like electricity, and then it goes away, and then on the right side it happens. Like there's some sort of environmental thing happening around him. And he's talking about in this that he has the same dream, so I'm assuming that's him waking up from that dream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is this his sanctum that we see disappearing at the very beginning?
I guess so, but it doesn't look like it's in a city. But it looks like his sanctum.
No, but you see all the dead skulls and bones on the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, and there's like a very New York City bench there. Like I think this is like the city after it's been whatever we see happening later in the trailer, where the city is evaporating upward,
deteriorating. Yeah, it's very strange.
Very strange.
Oh.
So
I dreamed a dream.
She dreamed of times gone by.
Don't start. This will turn into a Les Mis cast real fast.
That'd be a hard turn for this podcast. So we have a shot of these doors going in. And it's like I want to look at and enhance every one of these.
I see faces.
Yeah. Should I try to enhance this and see if we see anything that maybe we're not seeing? Let's see. It
looks like his stairway inside, so it might be like a different version of the sanctum.
Yeah, because this is not his sanctum, correct?
I guess. No, his doors don't look like that.
Okay.
He doesn't have any marble columns outside.
Do we want to? Let's see. I'm going to do this real quick and see if we see anything we can't see otherwise. I'm going to raise the contrast here.
It almost looks like, like a pentagram over towards the right, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. So we get into...
Nope, it's almost a pentagram, but that's not what that is, I don't think.
No. Looks almost like a starfish.
Yeah, the bottom ones are definitely just the hexagons or the hex spells.
Okay. Yeah.
And then maybe on the door, it looks like it might be a version of Doctor Strange.
You think? He's got something in his mouth.
The knocker, right?
Right. I just didn't know if there's something else to that. Or if that symbolizes it being so much. Yeah, we got the hexes down there. I can't really see anything else in this though. Even
let's move on.
Enhance like that. Okay. Turning off the enhancement.
Maybe you should just leave it on.
Well, it just depends on the scene. Some scenes. Well, I'll have it handy so we can brighten it up and plus it totally ruins the vibe. I mean, look how dark and moody that is.
So moody. It's like a DC film.
Okay. There we can kind of see a little better. Like there's these things coming off the head. You see that? It's like almost like a Medusa type vibe. It looks
to like
the hair
to me.
Yeah,
but maybe it is snakes.
Yeah, they're just very bundled together. Like it's like 4 strands of hair, 4 big, almost. It's Pippi Longstocking. It's She's coming into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh my god.
See, that's definitely not his staircase. This looks like some sort of eternal staircase. Man, I am so fascinated by this. Like, what could this mean? There are these two interesting statues. It does look very much like a sanctum, though.
Are those flamingos?
they're storks, probably. Mephistorks.
Oh, okay. Mephistorks. Damn those Mephistorks.
Yeah, they always get us in trouble here on the podcast. But no, they look like two people holding...
Vultures?
No, I think they're two people. Like the one on the left looks like a lady.
I see it now.
Yeah.
They're holding up bowls.
Yeah, or possibly fish or some sort of like bag or something. I was thinking it might be scales, like some sort of balancing the scales type metaphor, but
maybe
like a justice thing, maybe like he's going to a court, for his crimes, which sounds similar to what Mordo says later. But it's interesting because he goes inside this door to an eternal staircase, which has an ocean under it, which is a pretty shockingly beautiful image. And there's this chair and table to the side, and I can't imagine there's not going to be someone in that chair and table, right? Like someone's going to be there, like guarding it, or
like the crossroads.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like I can only imagine that's going to be an interesting and fun scene, like someone that steps in. Like who would it be? And then he wakes up. Yeah, and this is the stuff. There's so much going on. We get to a shot of Carmitage with all the soldiers are getting bombarded with some sort of explosives.
No good.
No good can come of this.
No good. Who would want to attack Carmitage?
The multiverse, as it seems like. Like, who's that guy? I don't know. We get a much better look at some of these Carmitagians.
I don't know. There are so many people at that school. I mean, I guess we did from Endgame.
I like if you look at the very first, like right there, you can see it looks like they've been dodging or like blocking with their shields, or they're sending out something. I can't really tell. It's like
it looks like their block.
Yeah, it does.
Spell.
It does. It's literally one frame though, because this is the frame before and this is the frame after, and it's just like that's it. It's the best the only shot we have of it. But it looks like they're all blocking something, defending, but they miss one, and it gets through and it causes this explosion.
Or they didn't do it in time.
Mm-hmm.
A distressed Doctor Strange.
No, Kina. That looks like that's America Chavez to me.
Absolutely. Only one person punches star-shaped holes into reality.
Right, but in this, she's like, I didn't see that was a star-shaped hole in the.
You don't see that?
No,
Go back.
I do now. Okay. I'm saying when it was going by fast in the trailer, but now I can see it, and she's like in front of a star-shaped hole and being captured by some sort of being. I don't even know. Could that be the same being that's rolling around in the streets in a minute? Ooh,
yeah, like
no,
she got grabbed. There he is.
Yeah, she got grabbed.
The mummy?
It looks like a mummy, but with no body under it. And you can see little like patterns on the little straps or whatever. He's got like, I don't know, glyphs.
Oh, I wonder if it ties into Moon Knight then.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Egyptian stuff, possibly. Oh man, look! Yeah, see those glyphs kind of coming into view now that it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like snakes. That's terrifying.
It's cool.
It is very, very cool. This is America Chavez is being held up. I mean, this has happened so fast in the trailer. I didn't see this at all. Now that I'm watching it slow, it's so cool.
I remember seeing Mummy Guy, but I didn't realize it was like with her in front of him.
Yeah, her directly, and it's connected directly to the shot before it, which is her being tied up with his arms. It looks like, or some sort, or some. Let's go back and look at her. Yeah, the things that are holding her are those same straps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so that's part of his whatever that being's body is holding America Chavez. Crazy, and there's more of those straps here, and that
looks like is that her or Doctor Strange? Because it almost looks like
the dress looks like Doctor Strange.
Kimono dress. Yeah.
But
maybe him breaking her out.
Okay, we get a good shot of him here, it looks like. Yeah, that's Doctor Strange.
That's Doctor Strange. And then that looks like Mummy Guy being de-raveled.
And they're falling into a star-shaped portal. Or maybe that's them coming through the star-shaped portal to where Doctor Strange is. I don't know. And also, this Doctor Strange has a red crest on his chest.
Yeah. Looks like a Jedi symbol.
It does, kind of. And I don't see that red. So I was thinking this might be the same cloak he's wearing later. Well, no, there's no cape. In the other the other version we've seen of him, he has a blue cape with a red symbol right in the middle. And then he wakes up.
But it's his nightmare.
Oh, yeah. And then the nightmare begins, he says.
Hey, shirtless.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good.
Hey, Benedict. I see you.
Waking up in bed, and he's looking pretty tasty.
That is a beautiful bedroom also.
Yeah, for sure.
I love a Victorian home.
Very nice, very nice. You've been shopping for homes too much.
I do. It is interesting that he would be having dreams of the multiverse without, I guess, tapping into it in Spider-Man. Maybe made these things happen. Yeah,
I think later on in the trailer we're gonna get there, but both I think it's Mordo says your desecration of the I don't even remember what he says. We'll read it when we get there. But it's like your desecration will not stand or something like that. And I have a feeling that's his playing with and I think Wong says he opened up the multiverse and now he opened up our universe to these outside threats and now they're coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what happened in No Way Home is going to tie directly into this for sure.
It would be fascinating if it is something completely different. It wouldn't make sense canon-wise, but I don't put it past Raimi. But I would put all my chips on red that is going to tie directly to Spider-Man.
Yeah, me too. But that's what I would do. But there's that 10% chance that something will happen at the beginning of this trailer that'll be him messing with time more or something,
Yeah, maybe he's upset that Christine's getting married and he tries to change it, or who knows?
Yeah, he's already changed the time and then got away with it last time. So maybe he tries to change reality again,
Yeah, maybe the wedding pushes him over the his mental limit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting.
Then we get the Broken Watch again, and then that wonderful Marvel flapping through.
I miss that intro. I love the whole pomp and circumstance that we have of the intros now. But God, I do miss just that flipping of the comic books intro that we used to have.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Back in the day.
The sound effect is wonderful. It makes me feel like I'm reading old comics. It's nice.
Yeah. Now it's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then we get a shot of Doctor Strange in a room we've seen before, but I don't think he was playing with these little red balls before. I'm assuming these are different versions of the Earth, possibly, that he's monitoring.
I did what I had to do, but you didn't have to help Peter.
No, he definitely didn't have to help Peter. Yeah, I don't know. It's not very defensible.
Unlimited power.
Okay. And then it shows him putting
into a book?
Yeah, he puts his toys away, maybe. He's using the magic from this book to monitor the multiverse.
I wonder if that's the Darkhold.
I wonder that too, because that is very similar. These red floating
Wiggly
balls
woos.
is very similar to some. Yeah, the red wiggly woos are very similar to the balls in the Darkhold that we see. Okay, then we get a shot of the city. He says, "I did what I had to do to protect our world," and Wong says, "You cannot control everything, Strange."
Good advice, man.
It's true. Get a serenity prayer or whatnot.
Did Doctor Strange put a failsafe in it that he remembers Peter, or will he not remember Peter?
I don't think he remembers Peter. He tells Peter specifically, not even me. I won't even remember you.
So he, if he's in trouble for doing that, is it because he even remembers what he did?
That's a good point. they're having all these conversations about what he did, but like, well, what if they just know something big has changed? Because like it's big magics,
Yeah.
Like, so what if they just know something's changed, but they can't even tell what?
There was a blip.
Yeah, they just have like holes in their memory and stuff.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
There it is again.
There it is again.
Sam Raimi. I can't wait.
I know.
This is a gift for me. Like this whole thing was just a gift for me. So you are all welcome.
Yeah, this is Marvel like catering to you specifically and me.
Yeah, I know.
I love Sam Raimi.
Especially if the what if stuff is tied in. Like it's so much for us.
It really is. This is like so specific for like not only us and our audience, but like also me and you specifically because of our great love for Sam Raimi. I
said to Ken when we were watching the Super Bowl trailer that had more of the stuff, and I was like, I said on the cast that the zombie episode was my favorite, but it would be so much better if it was live action, and I just feel like I'm getting my wish.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. We need to find that version of the TV spot that has zombie Wanda because I haven't seen that one. I don't think
it looked like a zombie to me. I mean, maybe she was just really hurt walking through like a hospital, pushing the door open, all creepy like. But yeah.
Oh wow, that does sound pretty zombie.
She looked just like the one, only minus the coat.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's the groom. Have we met him before in another movie?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
But he does have the biggest flower, so that's definitely the groom.
I was thinking maybe he was one of the doctors or something from the first movie that I'm just not remembering. Okay. We get a bunch of people running. We've talked about in our previous trailer breakdown. We talked about the fact that the city looked so empty, and here we actually see a city full of people, which is great. And I didn't notice this until this freeze frame, but that's America Chavez. It's right at the bottom,
right in the middle. Standing her ground. This is probably going to be where her and Strange meet for the first time when he cuts that bus in half.
Yep. I bet you're right. I bet she's not from our universe, is what I'm guessing. I don't know that.
Well, she doesn't have to be. She can just punch right through them.
Right. So what if that scene we see of her strung up with that monster is before she's met Strange or something, and that thing where she like
Strange at least.
Yeah. Ooh, good point. Like maybe she punches through reality to escape and ends up in our world, and something follows her through or something like that.
I love that.
And then like the inciting incident is this girl appearing on the streets that's running from some big monster, and Doctor Strange is like, "Where did you come from, and why did you bring this to our world?" Mm-hmm. Okay, we got
there. She is
freaking Queen
Wanda
sitting here looking amazing.
Is this our Wanda?
She knows about the multiverse.
Wanda.
I think this is our Wanda.
Well, it's interesting that Viz would have theories on the multiverse when it was not ever something discussed. Like, what do you mean? Did he just randomly bring it up at some point? Like, Wanda, I need receipts.
I buy that because, like, he is this guy who loves to talk with the philosophy, as we've seen in WandaVision. But also, like, even in Civil War, he talks about like in a very philosophical manner, and he's like very deep into science as a robot and understanding of all the Stark tech and stuff.
You would think he would be like the multiverse is a bigger problem, guys. We should be watching it.
Well, she says he has his theories because they've never tested them. He like disappeared before they ever actually. He said
they were dangerous, so he had some kind of idea.
Sure, no, but like she says, those were all theories. Now we know because of Endgame that they like visited alternate possibilities and did things and fiddled with the universe. Yeah. So what does that mean for the future? Actually, now that I think about it, that's a much bigger change than all the Peter Parker stuff. Like him guiding Tony Stark on his one of 14 million possibilities or whatever, like that's a bigger deal. You saw a threat that they were about to go and change the entire universe, and you aided them to do so,
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah.
But I guess the time Who is in Loki Vision? The time
TVA.
They said
time
that was
story.
supposed to happen, though.
According to their version.
Oh God, this is where we start to lose me.
Yeah. Well, that's according to the Kang variant, or He Who Remains. That's according to his timeline that he planned out. Yes, but now that that's all gone, and now it's just all kinds of multiverses happening. You know, who knows what's supposed to? There is no supposed to.
No. I wonder what she's growing. Cherry blossoms?
I don't know.
Vineyard?
Looks like a vineyard, maybe. But it does look, it looks like cherry blossoms.
And then the black cloud of death ascending upon.
Yeah. And there's as this black cloud ascends on Kamar-Taj, we get a much better view of this Minotaur character, which is pretty cool.
So cool.
So cool.
And they're up on the roofs.
Yeah, we got a bunch of men up on the roof.
Do we think that is Mummy Man? Or
it's a good question. Some sort of multiversal threat, right? Like that's all we really know.
Maybe it also just looks like, they're having some climate change.
Multiverse of climate change. Okay.
What's in there?
Ooh
lots of mummies.
So the world is I'm just looking at the way this comes together. I know this is really, really picky, but it's this summer. The way it comes together
explodes.
Well, it's exploding backwards though. Like it's exploding into itself, becoming this summer, which makes me think like shattered multiverse maybe coming together, or like there's it's in tatters and it's coming together. I don't know.
I love that the entrance to the multiverse just looks like a causeway in a battleship.
Right? I love that kind of stuff. I have a feeling that staircase he was on is going to lead to like this battleship door and like.
Cool.
I love that kind of weird stuff. So this is interesting. Okay, we talked about it. Ooh, I think your theory is right. So we talked about a minute ago how has she met Strange, and or has she met a version of Strange? So this is her with a version of Strange. She's got that same cloak on that looks different from our Strange's cloak. And then the next scene, the door opens up to the columns where we're about to see her strung up, I think, right? Or is that a different set of columns?
That looks like the same, at least, realm or whatever that creature was existing in.
Right. So it makes me wonder if they're going to come through here.
And that has to be our Strange, I think, right?
I don't know.
So do we think that that's a different variant of Christine who works with him and maybe stayed with him? Because there's 3 people in that shot.
Is that Christine, you think?
It's Christine to his right, or to his left, and America Chavez to his right. You see it like front and center from the first trailer. That Christine is to.
Okay.
We talked about that.
Gotcha. I remember us talking about that. I didn't remember if we got a completely clear view. Okay. So that's Christine. I thought in this shot,
the left.
In this shot, it looks like Wanda to me. Like that looks like Wanda's eye.
Well, Wanda wouldn't wear gray.
She is wearing gray in the earlier shot, right?
I don't know.
I think because this looks a lot like what she's. Maybe I'm wrong.
I could look it up. That's brown.
Okay, yeah, you're right. She's wearing brown. I thought the stuff under it might be. Okay, so then we have this crazy spinning world where they're stepping out of a battleship door that's coming out of a brick wall, which makes no sense, into a floating realm. Crazy cool. And then Mordo says, "I'm sorry, Steven."
I can't wait to see why he's there.
Is that the way he's acting and the way he seems like he knows that? What does he say here? "I'm sorry, Steven." I'm forgetting what the next line is. Oh, look at that. The city just falling apart.
Your desecration of reality.
Your desecration of reality
Can't
will
go
not go
unpunished.
unpunished. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So which makes me think that he's involved with whoever this council that is going on in front of. Like we've seen in the other trailer that it looks like Strange is in the handcuffs and he's fighting Mordo, I believe. So like that makes me think like this is Mordo like kind of bringing him in or something.
Yeah. To the Illuminati or
right.
Time Council? Like, what are we doing here?
It seems like it's probably some sort of multiverse council.
It's just like ultimate anything I want to happen could happen. And I don't like know how to even like guess what's going to happen in this movie because of that. It's just like a lot.
Yeah.
My little nerd brain cannot process everything that I'm seeing.
Yeah, for real. Like, and the existence of Charles is what I just keep going back to because I just can't even. Like, okay.
What do you mean?
Questions about the existence of Charles here. Like, is it the Charles Xavier from the X-Men movies? Totally possible. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. That has me thinking, my best theory is that this is some sort of multiverse council of powerful beings pulled from different parts of the multiverse to sort of protect it all, right?
Yes. Or maybe like the key being of all the like how Wanda is I can't remember what the exact word was, but she is a Nexus being. Like, what if these are like the Nexus versions of all of these powerful people? Like that Charles Xavier is like the one. And then there's other ones, but like this is the one who tries to help make sure things stay in order, which is what the whole Illuminati was about.
Right. Which makes sense to sort of recontextualize the Illuminati. You know, we've talked about the idea that there would never be, now we can't do Illuminati stories because we don't have a Charles Xavier. We're not going to have T'Challa anymore, you know?
I know.
But like,
or Namor.
Or Namor,
and all of these people. And there was a lot of seats up there. There was at least 6. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Anyway, another completely out of left field theory is like, what if this Charles Xavier we're about to meet, or maybe even not Charles Xavier? I'm assuming it's Charles Xavier. I'll give it that.
It sounds like him.
What if he's a version of the Illuminati or something that exists in the MCU and they've kept themselves secret? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be like what event would need to bring you out more? Like Thanos wasn't enough for you to come out, and neither was whatever the hell happened in the Eternals with that Celestial breaking through the earth. Like, at what point do you get involved? So I don't know.
You're right. I think it's likely.
I don't think it'll be Earth-based. It'll be multi-verse-based. Like, okay, you did something that affected multiple verses, hence multiverse. So now you're getting Loki-styled, brought in, and you're in trouble.
Yeah. that is a very good reading. I think that's pretty likely.
But the fact that it's Charles Xavier, like, being led in by Ultron bots? What is happening?
Right. Okay, let's get on to this next thing.
So what is that?
What?
In the wheel. Like the decor.
Yeah, it's a very good question. We have this decor here.
Does that look like it looks kind of like the time place from Loki.
God. It does.
But it's not.
Well, look at the carpet. Even the carpet out there looks like it could be from the TVA. Like it's got that same sort of retro style. What we're seeing here in the actual realm here, though, is we've got these 4 winged figures facing each other. And then there's this, like you said, this circle with this dude in it.
Yeah, they're really into their decor.
Like, kind of, I was about to say he looks like he's surfing and he's silver. So, you know.
He looks like he's holding something up, like what's that Greek guy who's always like pushing a boulder up?
Oh gosh, if you hadn't asked, I would have known.
You know who I mean.
I know exactly who you mean. If you hadn't asked, I would have been.
Chat, who do I mean? It's not S.
I feel I hate this. I hate when like something's exactly in my brain and I can't conjure it. I know it's there every other time I need it.
Because the other guy looks like the other statue looks like it's holding something
Atlas,
up.
Right?
Atlas,
holds up the world.
Yeah.
There's the other thing where the guy pushes the boulder up the hill.
It is Atlas. Okay, I was right. Okay. Yeah. So it just looks like a lot of subservient architecture around, and that's interesting.
Yeah. Ooh. Are those hexagons?
They kind of look like it.
It looks like the background is comprised of hexagons. They look like a shadow from the roof, maybe? Those aren't hexagons, though. On the roof. They're squares or some sort of...
It's dragon scale.
It's dragon scale. Probably dragon scale. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Very interesting architecture in this whole place.
And there they are. That is 100% Ultron's bots, which it might not be Ultron bots, but if you're right, and we do have a version of a Tom Cruise or whoever, Tony Stark, up there, he might have made his same bots to be, his foot soldiers.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I think these look like some sort of Tony Stark tech, which makes me think from an alternate universe, possibly we're going to get a Tony Stark on this council, and he's providing security for the council with these bots.
Oof.
Okay, and this is definitely the most interesting shot in the trailer.
1, 2,
Goodness.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8 chairs.
I see 5 on screen, and then there's
I
maybe
assume
one or
where
two
we
behind
can't
him.
see, is probably one in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 5 visible, and there's probably at least one. I assume there's at least one because there's 3 on that side, and it looks like there's a little more extra space between the next 2. So maybe there's 3 on one side and 3 on the other.
I'm looking up how many members of the Illuminati there were.
Well, I think it was one for the Infinity Stones, right? One for each Infinity Stone? Is that what it was?
It's Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, King of the Inhumans. Oh, wait, that's Black Bolt. Xavier, Reed Richards, Namor.
Man, how cool would it be if every one of them was here?
Okay, so this says there's at least 17 people at any name or time, so I can't just give that a goog.
Okay. So, I will note one thing I noticed. This guy who's walking in from the right, there's some sort of probably a member of the council that's walking in.
Right.
He looks like he has a sword on his back. And I'm wondering
looks like he's wearing a dress.
You see that sword I'm talking about? He has like a hilt. It's like literally 3 frames, so it's hard to see, but there's like a hilt on his back.
Maybe.
Something is sticking up from his back that's traveling with him. I just don't know. It looks like a sword to me. Man. Oh, I cannot wait to see who's in these chairs. Goodness. Like, that's just crazy. Some crazy stuff. We should tell him the truth. This is the voice of freaking Patrick Stewart.
Insane. My mind is broken. I can't even believe we're getting Patrick Stewart. Okay. Goodness. I don't even know what to say about all that. There's really not much in there. Okay, then we get a shot. It says, enter a new dimension. And then we get a shot of them with dinosaurs. That's what it looks like.
Yep. They're traveling through some sort of, I guess, a universe that still has dinosaurs. Crazy. Interesting. Or they're time traveling.
It's just Jurassic Park 5 or whatever we're at now.
Yeah, Chris Pratt's going to be in the background.
Yeah. Where's his motorcycle? Wrong universe, buddy.
Oh, and then we get this world where everything's breaking into cubes.
Who is he holding on to?
America, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
That's the star on her back. Yeah, she's still got the star on her back. It's just broken up with cubes. So he's holding on to an America Chavez who is also breaking into cubes.
Very much like the first Doctor Strange.
Yeah. It also reminds me of the moment in when the Guardians...
Reality Stone?
Yeah, when the Reality Stone breaks apart to the Guardians. Oof.
Well, she can bust through reality, so she might be a master of reality. So that would be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or strange.
Okay. And then we get a shot of the 2 Stranges, a darker version and our regular Strange. Or we're assuming, we really don't even know if this is our Strange or not.
That looks like our guy.
It does.
Sinister Strange, say the captions.
Ooh, interesting.
Things just got out of hand.
Okay, now this I've been waiting to look at frame by frame.
Is it America, though?
I don't know. That's not America. Definitely not.
It looks like brown hair.
That is definitely not America. That freaking doesn't even look like the same person. Those 2 things. They don't look... The patterns don't line up, it seems. So this to me looks like 2 different things we're looking at. Maybe.
I don't know. There are things that are similar. It might just be 2 different parts of when they're using the power. Because the middle body is orange and the fists are always blue.
Okay.
In that one, the fist is blue.
The fists are blue. I mean, we could be looking at Monica Rambeau as Photon. We could be looking at a version. Could be looking at someone from the multiverse we haven't met. Could be a version of Captain Marvel. Man, like that feels like Nova right there to me.
Who is she going against? Does it look like a woman or a man?
Oh, it's Wanda, or at least the way they have it edited. It's Wanda.
No. The person in color, because you said Nova, and until this point, I haven't thought that wasn't a woman.
Oh, I think it's a woman too.
Isn't Nova a dude?
Yes, but that
Okay.
well, Nova, the Nova Corps. So there are different Nova, whatever soldiers, agents. So I think that
maybe it is Monica. That would make the most sense coming in like that against Wanda.
maybe. I honestly have no clue who this is, and it's crazy that they've included this much of this person in the trailer.
It looks like Captain Marvel, or my favorite. Like, please let that be Rogue after she took all of Captain Marvel's powers,
Right.
like she does in the comic book.
Do you see where they're fighting? I just noticed where they're fighting. That's the winged statue in the background.
Oh, so they're in that.
Yeah, they're wherever Strange was being.
TVA council.
Like
interesting.
And also, see, I'm just wondering if these are different places. So
I wonder if the star on her chest. Oh, wait. Look at the background. Go back again.
Okay.
Look at the shadows on the sanctum in that last scene with Doctor Strange and how it goes into that scene with unknown person coming in.
Wait, I don't know.
So look at the shadows on the back of the window. See the lines?
Like there? Yeah.
No. Right behind him. Now go forward slowly into the next scene.
Okay. We're looking at...
And look, those same shadows are kind of still there. Like it's almost the sanctum
window.
window.
Sinister Doctor Strange. Going slowly into the next shot. Huh. No. I see what you're saying, but...
See them?
Yeah,
no?
I see... Oh. Huh. I see what you're saying. I definitely see it. But I think this is the symbol that is behind Doctor Strange in his sanctum. You know? And these...
Maybe.
No.
Well,
see,
that's
these,
what that
when you
is,
get to
no?
them, that is those exact same triangles that I was saying were hexagons. That's the shadows from the roof of that building. So that's more confirmation that it's in that council. Because if we go back, that's the exact pattern of the...
So then that confirms it's probably
at least
the same
it's
scene.
The same place. I'm guessing like Doctor Strange has been captured and maybe Wanda comes to save him. And then... Or this person, yeah.
Or this person.
Or Wanda's trying to save him. This person's trying to kill him. Who knows? This may be someone from the council. This may be some. Yeah, I have to think now that we don't know who this person is at all. There's lots of theories.
The blue on their chest too. Like, why is their fist and their chest plate blue?
I don't think the chest plate's blue. That's the blue only happens when the hand comes in front of the chest. So it's just blue hands with a completely orange body for the power. But my point is, since this is happening in that space where it seems like we're going to get some sort of multiversal council, I have to imagine this is someone from the multiverse, especially since we have no idea who they are.
Right. The same way that they might have like Ultron guards. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh,
for sure.
Wanda's getting the business.
Wanda is getting the business. Look at that business. But if you see, like, Wanda gets hit by her, but her magic is actually surrounding Wanda. Like, most of the stuff that's surrounding Wanda.
It's like a force field.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars.
Force field, like a your Star Wars.
The Star Wars.
Like one of your Star Wars. But it almost looks like she's actually floating more than it looks like she's getting knocked down.
Yeah, because she's the boss. She's not going to just get popped.
She's such a boss.
I hope it's Dark Phoenix. Let's do this. Let's
oh,
get nuts.
Man, that would be nuts. You want to get nuts?
Let's get nuts.
Okay. Then we cut to another shot of Carmitage, which you've seen. I think we've seen almost this exact same shot in the last trailer.
How the scenes all so close together, and that's what makes you sing. I'm like, well, wait, maybe it was Carmitage. I'm looking at all the statues now.
Yeah, I think these are two distinct battles.
Yeah.
Some sort of battle at Carmitage, and then there's maybe the multiverse comes for Strange at Carmitage, and then they like drag him back.
Oh yeah. Well, the Dementors haven't come. We didn't get to that yet, right?
I don't even know what the Dementors is about. we're almost there, but the Dementors look crazy. And who are these guys?
That's not America?
Oh, you're right, it is.
That's the guy from Carmitage that, like, remember she was like, you think you can't do it because of your hands? Well, this master doesn't have a hand, Doctor Strange. So he can do it, and you're just being a little baby.
Okay, I didn't recognize him.
Because look, when he puts his hands up, I don't think he has one.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. There it is. Before he puts his hand down. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yep, that's those guys. And then so America is already here.
Ah, my favorite lines. You break the rules.
Yeah.
And that makes you a hero.
Oh, man.
Squid Games.
Then we get to Squid Games. America Chavez in the street, and she's pointing out to Doctor Strange that a bus is flying at them, because I'm sure he didn't notice. There's also a shot where America's like right in the middle of the monster, which makes me wonder if like she brought it there, like we were talking about.
Mm-hmm. And look at that.
Yeah, what is going on here? We've got the cherry blossoms from her vineyard. We've got grass growing all over the building, which makes me think this has been a while. And then we've got the sanctum, and we've got a statue to, is that Doctor Strange?
Absolutely. Look at that pop collar.
Yeah, you're right. But it doesn't look like his face, though, right? Am I wrong?
No, I think we're just not close enough. Maybe we can't see the beard detail. What was the voiceover? It was like you became the hero at what cost or something.
Huh. To me, it looks like a different person as Doctor Strange, which...
Well, one of the other Stranges.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's ours. That's absolutely a different... Like, our guy's right there being like, what in the heck is going on?
Yeah, totally.
But I do think that's a version of Doctor Strange. Like, we're on the same page with that, right? Okay.
Totally. Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, I'm wondering if it's a variant of...
It's
like
ponytail.
The ponytail variant.
I do it, and I become the enemy. Is that fair? Oh, I love her.
Okay, this is interesting to me.
Because we are back in Westview, people.
Freaking Westview. Like, I think it's like some sort of vision or memory of her remembering what she went through in Westview.
Yeah.
Or maybe not, though.
Another variant seeing what that variant went through.
Right. But here's the thing. Like, this is the version we know exists now, right? And then this is a different version. So, like, did our version go back to, like, back in time or through the multiverse to find a version of her that's still in Westview?
Maybe like the variants give off certain kinds of frequencies or emotional things into the ether. I don't know, but like maybe there are other variants if they're Nexus beings, can sense. And see, that's where the other thing, like if she's supposed to be a Nexus being, there shouldn't be other versions of her.
Yeah, I think that whole thing with Nexus beings is not going to be what it is in the MCU. Like I think that the way they talk about Nexus beings in comics, I don't think are going to be how they work here. Even they've still never called her a Nexus being. They just said a Nexus event, and that's a different thing. That's like what changes the tide of the universe or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it's just a different one reaching out or two sides of one person, like we saw at the very end of WandaVision. You know, she was outside on the porch and the other version was in there reading the Darkhold.
Yeah. This could be some vision of her just like thinking about the two versions of herself and how to reconcile them. But it's just the fact that they're on the set from WandaVision is crazy to me.
I love it. Continuity. Give it to me. Hot.
Yes, all of it.
Do it.
All of it. Hot, deep, wet continuity.
There it is. It doesn't seem fair, Wanda. It doesn't seem fair how hot you look delivering that line.
Yeah, it doesn't.
She looks gorge.
So freaking gorgeous. And
there we go. So that was him with his little fisticuffs.
Yep. So now we know it looks like he's been captured for multiversal crimes, and Mordo is attacking him. So I'm guessing this is maybe like Wanda or whoever that other person was have come to save him from the council, and he is,
yeah. It looked like sweatpants Wanda versus full costume Wanda.
See, and that's what I'm wondering. Like, what's the difference between the two Wandas? And
I'm so interested.
Yeah,
there it is.
Same.
Use that power, America.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Oh God. Who is that?
I don't know. I think that might be the person.
They have pants, so it's not Doctor Strange.
Truth. We have America punching. Where is she? Have we seen this place yet?
I don't know. That almost looks like some part of the Sanctum.
Or Carmitage, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen for sure this place yet. At least any part of this is being shown now. So they show this punch, but that's a misdirection because then it cuts to this, which is that room that Wanda and that whatever Captain Marvel Dark Phoenix person she's fighting.
So that's probably Captain Dark Phoenix coming in.
Captain Dark Phoenix. I mean, she's wearing pants. It checks out.
Because I don't see any blue stars.
No. That's a misdirect.
Looks like they hit that person.
Yeah.
Is that person flying through there the antagonist?
I have no idea. And like, this looks to me like the person who was lit up. But why did an explosion happen and then they're flying away? Like, they don't look lit up anymore, Maybe, now I see it.
Like, maybe they're getting pushed.
Well, you see all the red wiggly woos?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see it until this freeze frame, but, like, there's red wiggly woos all over.
It's like red and orange, so who could that be?
Well, I think it's whoever this is has all that orange energy, and they just got destroyed by Wanda and are getting thrown.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I think.
Yeah.
I think those are because one of them is fire. Like the whoever this person is has like a lot of fire on their body.
Yeah.
But those red wiggly woos are Wanda's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that looks great. Oh, goodness, Sam Raimi.
I can't even. I'm excited.
Okay, and then we get this shot of Squid Games.
Look at that eye.
Yeah.
Who's that? That's not Strange.
No, I thought it might be Wong for a second, but who is that?
Oh, maybe it is Wong.
Maybe.
With a lot of CGI over him.
Yeah, no, that doesn't look like Wong, does it? Yeah, it is. There it is. I think this might be bad, though. Like, that doesn't look like Wong right there. That doesn't look like Wong's face.
That is definitely the stunt double.
That's funny that we can totally see it,
and that's what happens when you slow it down.
That's what happens when you slow it down. This is absolutely a stunt double starting there.
And it still bothers me to this day that there isn't an Oscar for stunt work.
Oh,
I absolutely think that is something that needs to be put in there. Like, they are also there doing the thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Before we leave this shot, I just want to point out that there's like these runes all over this monster as well. Very similar to what we saw on that strappy mummy monster. So just pointing that out. I don't know. Whatever's.
They're from the same universe.
Yeah, or some sort of similar magics or something.
Glowy tattoo planet.
Glowy tattoo planet. And then we cut again to Wanda.
What happened, Wanda?
So this is again that same fight we were talking about because there's the carpet in the background. So that's the TVA again.
Yeah, maybe they took both of them and then she's like, oh, you thought you could hold me? A head wound's going to do nothing.
Dang.
Because she looks messed up.
Yeah, she looks real messed up. Like, she got brained pretty good.
But then the question is, like, is that your blood or their blood?
Valid question. Man, what a shot. Sam Raimi, you are a freaking master.
Sam Raimi loves zoom shots and eye shots.
I know, and look at this. Going from this range flawlessly, every frame is flawless, into this range is amazing. And then looking at an eyeball like that and not being able to see the camera.
And of course he would put he's like, okay, everything's great, Elizabeth, but what we're going to do is just throw blood at your face. And trust me,
You're right. This looks like every Evil Dead
she
scene.
looks like Ash.
She does. She really does. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
Lucky her, like Elizabeth Olsen. Like I couldn't even imagine getting to like do this and work with him and all these people. Like good for her.
Yeah,
She's doing great
for sure. This
just having a good time.
This is super nitpicky looking, but like look at what's in her eyeball. Like it looks like cases.
Shards of glass.
I think it looks like almost like prison cells or like cases. It almost looks like the collector's room. You see, like what I'm saying? There's like it could be a museum exhibit. Which kind of has the vibe of that building with all those statues. Could be like a multiversal collection or something.
Interesting.
And in comics, the collector is a really powerful character. Like, what if the collector from one of the multiverses is on the Illuminati Council? I don't know.
Yeah. That'd be fun. I love more. Give me more Benicio.
Mm-hmm.
Dementors. Avada Kedavra.
Avada Kedavra, that shit. Come on.
Wait a minute. No, that's wrong. Expector Patronum.
That's right. That's how you get rid of the Dementors.
Yeah. Expecto. I don't know. I don't want to get any notes.
Expecto Patronus, right?
Expecto Patronus. Patronum?
I don't know. I'm not a...
Patron is my favorite silver tequila.
Yeah.
Expect lots of Patronus. Yay.
Expect lots of Patron when hanging out with Ashley. Okay, so he's on the mountains, like an icy mountaintop, and what definitely looks like Dementors, and I don't...
Dementors without their capes.
Okay. I didn't remember they had capes.
Because it looks like torso skeletons.
Yeah, it looks like torso skeletons. Man, this movie's going to be cool and weird and dark. And then we cut to a shot of what I guess is Doctor Strange, some version, a zombie. Looks like a zombie, but he's got the arm. Okay, so in Infinity War, he does that arm thing, and it's all his arms, you know? But in this, we've got these arms, but those are those skeleton arms that we've been looking at. You see that?
So maybe he's drawing so much from the dark dimension.
Yeah.
That he turns into an actual, Deadite. Because that's like, to me, it is Deadite makeup all the way to a T.
Man, how cool. How cool. Oh, Sam Raimi. I'm so excited.
God, I can't wait.
And what is in the background here? It looks like some sort of ancient columns or something. Oh,
cliff? Mountainside or something. There are places in Scotland that look like that naturally.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It's very strange.
It looks to me like these are man-made, though. Mm-hmm. I mean, they could be something.
Maybe it's a fortress.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's just voguing.
Vogue.
Cover girl. Strike a pose.
When I saw this shot first, I couldn't tell that it was Strange at all. And it doesn't look like Strange still to me. It kind of looks like Ralph Bohner, though.
Oh, Evan Peters, please. Love that. He has face shape and the hair, and it's definitely doing like the thing we're used to seeing Strange do. I know that spell totally has a certain name, and it's just not in my head right now. I'm so sorry.
Right.
But I don't know. He looks like a Deadite version of Strange, though. It really does. If you just put all that makeup on there.
Sorry, my dog is whining.
Don't worry, Quill. We're done. May. It's going to be here so soon.
Yeah. Golly. Okay. So I don't think we have time to do a full breakdown, but do you want to just like watch through really fast these other two versions and see if there's any shots we want to slow down?
Yeah.
I know you gotta go.
It is 9:30.
Okay. This may not even be. See, like, this is the problem with the internet. Like, I know there were other versions. Like, there's a shot we haven't seen.
That was the actual Super Bowl one.
Okay. So this is one of the Super Bowl ones, maybe. I can't tell if this is real or if this was cut together. So I'm just watching it almost full speed to see if there's any crazy. Okay, there it is. Those are the containers.
Oh, there
remember?
You go.
Yeah. Sweet.
Is that America stuck in there?
It is.
And there she is wearing the same outfit that she was wearing, Christine, behind Doctor Strange, the gray.
Okay, there you go.
Only minus Dr. Coat.
There you go. And this is a better shot of this thing. This person, I should say.
Whomever that is.
Whomever that is. Oh gosh, I have no idea. I feel like there's going to be comics people that are going to know more about who this is than we do. Because there's like shapes and stuff on her clothes that look like they very well could be something. Okay, that's the shot we saw from a previous trailer.
Tell me that's not What If.
That's totally Zombie Wanda. And that
it comes back to that too.
So...
It looks just like a scene out of The Walking Dead coming for her other self. Maybe it might be a cut thing, but I don't know.
It also kind of looks like the underground base that they were living on in What If.
It looks so much like What If.
It really does. I mean, this is really bad resolution, but that absolutely looks like Zombie Wanda.
Right? It's not normal Wanda.
But you said she doesn't wear gray. Could this be Zombie Christine? No, she's got the red wiggly woos.
Look how long her hair is. And she has red wiggly woos. Zombie Wanda wears gray. Just like I am today.
Here's a shot of
Ponytail Doctor Strange.
Pony Strange.
Perfect.
We got there. Looking out over this icy landscape, and there's some sort of figure in the background. It looks like almost like a statue. It could just be another mountaintop. Oh my god!
That's where it looks like he. There's more zombies. So that's him getting all his 6 hands, maybe.
This looks like Strange. Yeah, wow. That is so zombie, whoever that is.
So, zombie, deadite, like,
yeah.
Coming out full force.
Guys, if you haven't seen these other two, yeah, you gotta go to YouTube and check it out. There's these other crazy stuff going on in this trailer that was not in the one.
So you see why, if they just happen to be doing the same story, why Sam Raimi would be upset. Like, hey, what if? Why don't you stop what you're doing and let me have my movie?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Or like, I just like, maybe I'm wrong, but I definitely remember reading an article where he wasn't happy about it. But if it's all supposed to be connected, then maybe that wasn't true. And this is exactly what's supposed to be happening.
Yeah. Maybe. I just don't.
This is the one we just watched, right?
No, it's another cut, but it has a lot of similar things in it. So I was just burning through it real quick to see if there's anything completely different that we didn't see yet. And I'm not seeing anything yet. Or is this the one No, it's not the one. Like,
it's a little shorter.
It's a little shorter. It's cut together a little differently. There's this weird crow shot. It makes me
Odin.
Oh yeah. There's a crow shot in the first trailer too.
Interesting.
And yeah, we talked about that. Jeff brought up Odin as well. Okay.
Oh my god, I can't wait. And another one?
No, that's it.
Okay,
so that is the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer, guys.
Zombies. I got wish. Like, I asked them to make that one episode live action, and I am getting it.
You might be.
Sam Raimi knows how much I love him, and he did this just for me.
Probably true. Man, I am so pumped. Ashley, I can't even say how excited I am about this trailer.
I know. I can't. We could just like go on for another 3 hours.
We really could. But mostly all I would say is this looks so freaking exciting.
So crazy. I know that the Spider-Man stuff, everybody was really looking forward to that. Like hashtag my Spider-Man was Toby or Garfield. But for me, the fact that this is 2 characters that I love so much, Doctor Strange and Wanda Maximoff, and it's one of my favorite directors of all time. Like, I put Spider-Man at the top of my 2021 roster of everything, but like this might top it for me. Yeah,
no, I'm right there with you. I've been saying it. This is the thing I'm most excited about, like 100%.
More than Thor, like I can't wait for this.
Yeah, but then Spider-Man came out and it blew me away, and I think it's
true.
One of the best things I've ever seen. Like, I absolutely love Spider-Man No Way Home.
Can't wait to see it again.
Now I'm wondering if this can stack up, but now that freaking Patrick Stewart has spoken, how can it not?
They're not going to stop topping themselves, and it's low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, it is. At this point.
It really is. We're like, give it to us. And they're like, here's the little bit. And we're like, oh my God, we love it. And they're like, here's a little more. And we're like, yes, give me more. And they're like, we can just paprika this through.
Yeah.
Paprikash.
Well, they can paprikash the X-Men through the next 15 years and I'd be happy, you know?
Bring me Michael Fassbender.
Now, you just to say, the registration has closed. I think it closed yesterday. But for the draft purposes, I picked Magneto as my long shot character. So
good.
I'm feeling pretty good. Now that we've got a possible appearance of Charles, because, you know. Yeah.
Anything
crazy.
Could happen.
All right, guys. We love you so much. Thank you for listening. I was so excited to get on here and break it down. Thank you for being here with me, Ash.
Thank you for having me.
We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Until next time, true believers.
Thank you for joining us for the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast, available everywhere you get podcasts, and now a video version streaming live on twitch.tv/strandedpandatv and available at youtube.com/strandedpanda. And if you'd like to learn more about all of our other podcasts, geeky projects, and ways to support the network, visit strandedpanda.com.